The 10-year challenge, we've all done it, is the real challenge finding a collage app. More on this at 7 o'clock in the morning. Good morning.
Hey, do you like this show? Huh? Do you like the show enough to wear a t-shirt about it? If the answer is yes, you go to dftba.com, and that's where they got it. Alright?
You take a picture of you from 2009, you add a picture of you from 2019. Hopefully, you've blossomed in your glow up. And if not, you probably didn't do one. Most of us did it. Are we teaching the robots to kill us? Or what's the deal? What's the deal? This is 10 things I've learned from the 10-year challenge. 1, a lot of people say we're training robots and algorithms to understand the effects of aging so they could blah, 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 fill in the blanks in the future. I don't know what the downside is to this, but people are super afraid of robots all the time. They know what you look like when you're younger, and then they know what you look like when you're older. And what's next? What do they do with that information, these robots? Do future robots go into the past to kill our child selves? Is that what you're afraid of? You're afraid of getting Terminated? Terminator 2. Nobody gives a shit. You'll be fine. Number 2, I learned that most of my friends went through a skater stage. Gotcha. Got yourselves. Most of the 2009 pictures that I saw had a Mountain Dew in the background. Number 3, every dude you think may have had a swoop haircut had a swoop haircut. Number 4, everyone I know who had a drinking problem in 2009 is happier and skinnier in their 2019 photo. And great, you did it. You did it, or you tricked everyone into thinking that you were doing it. Either way, I wish you the best of luck. I, for one, am eating far less mozzarella sticks, so pretty stoked about that. I feel less Italian, but I also feel like less of a person. Physically, mass-wise, although I have been depriving myself of too many things that I like recently. For example, today I thought of donuts, and I legit got a little horny a little bit. Good morning. Number 5. No one posted a sad second photo. This is all I saw for the first couple weeks of January. So for the first couple weeks of January, I'm looking through all these photos thinking no one has been sad yet in 2019. And it's nice. And then I saw this picture. This is the first sad person I saw this year. Number 7, 90% of these people chose the worst possible 2009 photo and the best, clearest, most HD 4K photo in 2019. Why are there so many blurry 2009 photos? Good cameras were very much a thing in 2009. It's not like we're digging deep into it's not like you're colorizing photos of the Beatles from the 60s or fucking soldiers storming the beach in Normandy. You know? These are from 2009. Get your D up. Definition. Number 8, many people chose to use text to differentiate which was the 2009 photo and which was the 2019 photo, as if it would be very difficult to pick out which was which. Are you having trouble locating the 2019 photo? It's the one where I'm not wearing a wool hat with a brim on it. Mystery solved. Number 9, everyone with abs did it, and everyone who had their shirt off in 2009, guess what? Spoiler alert, still had their shirt off in 2019. 10 years later, it looks like you haven't owned a shirt. And the 10th thing I learned from the 10-year challenge is that since it's kind of old for all of us just regular Instagram people now, since it's kind of like a whack meme, now's about the time where companies start using it to sell you things that you forgot existed 10 years ago, like Zunes.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Grumpy Sip Review, where I'm having a really great morning and I wanted to pass that on to you. And this is an Ethiopian hand pour from Green Engine. That's really sweet. Now, of course, this is one sip review, so it is a bit of a tradition around here that we take the second sip. So this one is completely different from when I started the video. The longer it sits in the cup and the more it cools off, the more robust the flavors get. Before it was just sort of bright and a little sweet. Now it's floral. It's a little bit of brown sugar. It's fantastic. It's a completely different cup of coffee now. And I think that's really cool. And it actually makes this one very
accessible, I think, because
a lot of people are afraid to like try a lighter or a sweeter coffee, but this one, it sort of
tricks you into
drinking one, because you start off and you're like, oh, that's kind of sweet, and then the longer the coffee is just hanging out, the better it tastes. I don't know why I'm doing this, but it's a lot of fun, and I'll see you guys next time. I hope you have a good morning.
As always, I use the community tab part of my YouTube page to figure out what you guys thought was the biggest takeaways from the 10-year challenge. And here are some of my favorite responses from that. Everyone got better looking except me and some people who are dead. I didn't see yours, but safe to assume. Here's one that says, we are so much hotter than we used to be. Absolutely. I did notice that everyone who did the challenge, no one got uglier, which is good. Congratulations, everyone, for moving in the right direction face-wise. Big hand for your face. Adam says he learned that people tend to age. And it's observations like this that make me think we're all going to be all right. And then Laura Beth J., not to be confused with Lori Beth Denberg, said, our society has collectively forgotten what the word challenge means. Thank you, Laura. And that's really the whole, what was the challenge? Mark Summers, the ice bucket challenge was a challenge because it's tough to be cold for a second. It's not tough to find two picture. Touch your toes. There's a challenge. Touch your toes for charity. Have the sex talk with your parents again as an adult. This time you teach them. That's a challenge. Put baby wipes back in the thing. Back in the baby wipe thing. For charity. These are all challenges. These things. Finding two pictures of your own self. That's nothing. Thank you for joining us. Traveling a lot next month, going to Boston with Elliot Morgan, going to Portland, doing a Friends and Friends show in Portland. Tickets for that are on sale right now at MikeFalzone.com. It's going to be so much better than Fire Festival. Don't trust me just because I'm an influencer. I watched that documentary. They said influencer so many times. And I'm looking around at those people and I'm like, I don't know you. You think I want to go to an island with you? Just why? Because you have sunglasses? Anywhooser, you're going to see a bunch of names pop up on the screen now. These people help support the channel. In doing so, they get 5 extra things each month, and looking to make some changes to those. Hope that all you guys come out, see stand up. Thank you for participating in today's episode. Might get another one out to you this week. I don't want to make any promises, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. Had a great time opening up for Theo Vaughn this past weekend. Want to thank him for that. The dude sold out 5 shows in Irvine, California, like 2,500 people, and everyone we talked to afterwards was super fucking nice. He has a cool audience, and he's a cool dude with a cool heart. So go check out Theo Vaughn if you don't know who he is. I'm having a good time. Hope you guys are having a good time. Always up for suggestions on what to talk about in these videos. Email me or leave those on my community things. Or if you know how to spell my name, you know how to find me on the internet. This is your favorite alternative morning show, baby boys and girls. This is Mike in the Morning.